welcome back this morning. Well, November is National Family Caregivers Month, a time to recognize and support family members who are often providing round-the-clock care to their loved ones. According to the National Council on Aging, more than 53 million family caregivers provide unpaid care in the U.S. And being a caregiver, maybe you know this firsthand, it can be so challenging and so overwhelming, which is why one couple decided they wanted to start a Facebook group to provide a space for sharing and for support and community. Joining us now are Kim and Mike Barnes, the founders of that Facebook group called Parents Aging Parents. Good morning to both of you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. We're glad to be here.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing well. Glad we're talking about this. I'm sure it's such an important resource for so many people. You started this Facebook group about 3 years ago. Tell us about how it came about and why you really wanted to create this platform based on your own personal experience.
Yeah, I guess I get the credit or the blame depending on how you want to look at it. My mom has advanced Alzheimer's, and when we started to look at moving her into memory care, my sister and I went and looked at places for her to be moved into, and I went into it kind of like I was looking for an apartment in my 20s, like it would be really easy, and I realized I was so overwhelmed because they spoke a different language, using all these acronyms and terms. I had no idea what it was. I came back to Kim and said, I really think we need to help other people because they're probably really overwhelmed.
Oh my goodness, I bet. And you know, it's so hard to navigate this type of space, especially if it's your first time doing it. So what type of information or advice do you guys share on the group?
Well, so much of it is people being able to ask questions, because I think that we really notice that nobody talks about this. So it makes you think that you're the only person going through this. And when we do talk about it, we can help each other. And that's why we really try to bring people together. And we are so passionate about helping people be more prepared. And there are 5 conversations and 5 things that we feel like are really, really important to start these conversations so that we can be more prepared.
Yeah. First one is siblings, especially over Thanksgiving. Talk to your siblings, see if you're on the same page, because that helps immensely.
There are a lot of crazy family dynamics out there, so you got to really work those. The second one is housing, knowing what are their wishes as far as where do they plan to live, and potentially, though, what are they open to? Are they planning to live at home? No matter what? That was what happened with my mom, but fortunately we that changed. But are they thinking that they want to live with you? And that wasn't something that you've ever discussed before. So you want to have these conversations.
Yeah. Third thing, as you can see there, is finances. You need to know how much money your parents have, what type of income they have. Do they have any debt? Because that influences a lot about the housing. What can they afford?
Legal is so important, because the biggest challenge with that is that a lot of times by the time you need those documents, if you don't already have them, it's too late. Do you have powers of attorney, wills, medical directives? And all of those documents make such a huge difference and will make things a lot easier or potentially a lot harder.
And not only do you have them, but where are they? So if you need them, can you get to them? And the last one sounds kind of funny, but it was passwords. Do you know their passwords? Can you get into their email? If they get bills only by email, can you get into their bank account? Can you get into their phone account? Can you get into their garage? If there's a password to get into their garage or into their house or anything like that. Passwords today rule the world. So you got to have those to be able to help your parents immensely.
Right, especially if one's in the hospital and you need to get bills paid. Can you help them do that for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love these proactive steps and conversations to have for people so they're not trying to navigate this without the information they need. Before we go, I want to just ask you guys, how has this helped you personally and those others that are on this page as far as just connection and, like you said, not feeling alone?
I think that's the biggest reason, is that you feel like, okay, I'm not crazy, that maybe I'm feeling these thoughts. Maybe I'm feeling guilt. Maybe I'm feeling annoyed because we've had the same conversation, 17 times today. And so I think that just knowing that others are going through it is so helpful. And then frankly, for us, just being able to sort of use our past experience as, reporters and anchors and being able to interview people and get that information and share it has been so rewarding for us.
I like to say we're all in this together, because if we didn't do it together, we couldn't get it done. And that's the main goal, is to bond and communicate and collaborate with each other to help make things better for everybody.
And before we go, tell people quickly how to find the page and get connected.
The easiest thing to do is just go straight to the website, parentingagingparents.com, and there you'll find more than 100 interviews we've done for so many different topics, from downsizing, Medicare, home health, just the gamut, and those are all free and available for everybody. And then there's a button there too that can lead to the Facebook group if somebody wants to join the community.
Yeah.
Kim, Mike Barnes, fellow TV people, using your voice for good. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the show. We appreciate you being here.